Once upon a time, there was a curious young girl named Alice with a vividly colorful imagination. One sunny day, while Alice was exploring her garden, she spotted a hurried white rabbit who was talking to himself about being late. Intrigued, Alice followed him and found herself falling down a magical rabbit hole. She tumbled and finally landed in a fantastical place called Wonderland. Wonderland was the strangest place Alice had ever seen. Things there never seemed to stay the same for too long. One moment, Alice would drink a potion that made her shrink to the size of a mouse, and the next, she would take a bite of a cake that made her grow taller than the trees. During her adventure, Alice met many bizarre characters. There was the Cheshire Cat, a grinning feline who could vanish at will, leaving only his smile behind. And then there was the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, hosted by the eccentric Mad Hatter, the sleepy March Hare, and the enigmatic Dormouse who always seemed to be dozing off. That tea party was like no other, filled with riddles and nonsensical chatter. Alice's journey took her to the croquet grounds of the Queen of Hearts. Unlike regular croquet games, this one was played with playing cards as soldiers and flamingos as mallets, all under the watchful eye of the Queen. The Queen of Hearts was a rather temperamental ruler, always eager to shout, "Off with their heads," at the slightest annoyance. Despite the challenges, Alice kept her wits about her. She talked to a wise caterpillar perched on a mushroom, who gave her cryptic advice, and she learned to navigate the upside-down rules of Wonderland. Her biggest test came at the court of the Queen of Hearts, where the Queen enjoyed ordering beheadings left and right. Alice had to use all her courage and cleverness to face these absurdities. Eventually, through her wit and bravery, Alice began to understand that Wonderland was a place where the imagination was the true ruler.